The last time I spoke to education activist Pashtana Durrani was in August. She was on the move in Afghanistan, in hiding from the Taliban as the United States withdrew its last forces from Kabul.
I didn't do anything to the United States, right? It was the Taliban who bombed them, right? So then why don't you ask them to pay for the consequences? Why do I have to pay with my rights for those consequences?
Today, Pashtana has found a new home in the United States. She's a visiting fellow at Wellesley College, where she continues her fight for girls' education in the country that she fled. I recently caught up with her in Washington, D.C. Pashtana Durrani, good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
When I spoke to you, you were in hiding, and it was stressful as heck even to talk to you. I couldn't imagine what it would be like for you in that environment. How'd you get out?
I had people, I had friends, and I had an amazing people who followed up with me, who had took care of me, and basically everything I owe to them. It's a huge team of lawyers. All of them were amazing, and they got me here.
I mean, you weren't in the Capitol when I talked to you. Just tell me a little bit about how you escaped.
I had my university help me. I had the same time a friend of mine who actually works with the military. She was following up with my work and everything, and she was the one who got me out, and then she got me to Pakistan. I got my visa in Pakistan, and then I'm here as a student on a J1 as a researcher. So yeah, it was pretty much legally. I went and boarded a plane for Pakistan, Islamabad through an NGO, and then they helped me get to Pakistan, and then through Pakistan I got to US. I'm still working on everything that I was working when we last talked.
You've been in touch, I assume, with all the people that you've been working with on the ground in Afghanistan. How are they doing? What kind of news are you getting out of the country right now?
We just launched an emergency response for the children who are starving at the, who are going through malnutrition and starvation. And most of the cases that we hear are humanitarian crisis, but also at the same time, the children are the ones who are starving more, who are malnourished more. Women are the second ones who are on that list. And at the same time, the humanitarian crisis in Afghanistan are on verge, and the schools are still not open. Women are still barred from working. That's the highlights I get from every day from talking to my team.
Now, I mean, they're claiming, of course, the Taliban government, that they're going to allow women to go to school, that this is a reformed government. And do you see any evidence that they are actually trying to in any way reform?
I'll believe them when they open schools for girls. I will believe them when they open working spaces for girls. I'll believe them when they actually walk the talk instead of them claiming the whatever they do. For me, it's more important every time they claim that that's not happening and we are reformed, show me the reforms so that I can believe you. I don't believe talks, I believe actions.
Now, are you saying that no women are attending schools in Afghanistan right now?
So from grade 1 till grade 6, the schools are open, but at the same time, there is a huge problem of salaries that the teachers are facing right now. At the same time, from class 6 till class 12, class 7 to class 12, the schools are still closed. Teachers are not teaching, girls are not attending. So that's a huge part of Afghanistan that's sitting at home. That's 50% of the workforce, but also at the same time, 50% of the academic force that's at home.
The Americans are moving on, and it's hard to keep attention to Afghanistan. What do you want the Americans to know? What would you like them to still focus on over the coming months?
The only thing I'm going to ask the Americans right now, whoever is watching this, imagine everything you have worked for. Tomorrow, another government comes and takes over everything that you have worked for. Your jobs, your children's education, your women who are working in the workplace. That's a long-term thing. Would you be okay with it? If you're not okay with it happening to you, why are you so okay with it happening to Afghanistan?
Now, Pashtana, I mean, on the one hand, I'm really delighted to see you safe here in the United States. And on the other hand, I'm sorry, because it wasn't your choice to leave your country. It was forced upon you. Do you think that this will be a place that you can call home?
I'm definitely going to use this opportunity as a person who would grow, who would learn more. Of course, embrace this place as a second home. That's that's something we as humans do. We migrate and we get everything we could learn from the second home. But at the same time, I do hope to go back to my home and make sure whatever I have learned here, and make sure that I bring the best of that learning back to Afghanistan, because those are the people who need it the most.
Pashtana Durrani, thanks so much for joining.
Thank you for having me.